we have two screen recorders with Dubb. We have our Chrome extension, which is browser based, inside here in the browser. And then we
Hmm.
have a desktop app, which kind of flies over the top of everything. But for Chrome, if you ever wanted to share your website with someone, different pages of it, right? Anything browser based, websites, you want to reach out on LinkedIn, the Chrome extension is a great way to do it. And it's right up here at the top. So you download it, you pin it, you get it here, you click on this, and now you're on the screen. So
Right.
some cool things to think about just in terms of when you're doing this. If I was going to share this site, I would give a little quick look. I'd say, okay, what's the most interesting page I can be on? Let's see. Let me go to homeowner insurance just for a second. Let me check out what it looks like down here. Okay, it's a lot of stats, a lot of articles. I'm going to go right here. I'm going to reopen it. Homes typically aren't circular. I'm going to change my shape here and I'm going to place myself right there. And it looks like I'm part of the page because
Right.
we've gotten feedback over the years. So think about webcam shape, which you can change the shapes here, and placement. So that makes a big difference. So when you're waving and giving a point or something like that, or you're pointing up to the title, that's a cool repeating 3 second, GIF. Now you can also zoom yourself in. You can back off. You can go up, down, side to side. You can jump to full screen. You also, if you want to, over here, you can turn off your webcam. Now, we only really recommend you could do an audio walkthrough, but we only really say this after you kind of know the person. That's the whole
Hmm.
point, is to be able to be personable and great. You can also use your headshot if you want to do that as well. Now, I think virtual background wise, if you didn't like your background, you technically can come over to the drop down here and go virtual background. So you can fill
Hmm.
in the box with whatever you want behind you if you wanted to do that. And then you also have a teleprompter on here as well. This one's a little bit different. This one's kind of mobile. It kind of flies around. So you can do this. You can pull up your script. You can grab the sides, manipulate it like this. And then you
Right.
can also physically move it up towards the camera. Now, the only thing here with the teleprompter with the Chrome is because it's browser based, you want to leave a little bit of space up here. So when you hit record, you can tap this thing to bring it forward. If you go full screen on your browser, it's going to hide the teleprompter. So that's something you want to remember with that.
Yeah.
Now you got these three options: screen, tab, and camera. So if I'm on screen as an option and I hit record, it's going to get my whole computer screen. So it's going to get the whole browser, the tabs, everything. Now, if you make it look nice and neat with the browser and you have the tabs open that you're going to use, great. Because then when you click on a tab, I will be taken over to the next tab. So you can take
Hmm.
someone on a little journey if you wanted to. So you could have it open where you have the home, the auto, whatever you want. If you do tab only, it'll just be this page. It'll be a nice clean cut. You won't see any of the tabs open at the top. And if you click camera, it opens like a webcam at first. My personal favorite, I like the tab. I like focusing on one.
Hmm.
Looks pretty neat. So you have a little menu bar down here at the bottom, right here, and you also have an annotation tool right here that you can use. So that's the setup. Now, to actually hit record, I'll do a LinkedIn one so you can see it. So if I was reaching out to Ruben here, I'm going to open up Chrome here. I obviously don't want to be a square. I want to be circle because LinkedIn uses circles. I'm going to go circle here. I'm going to put my size probably about right there and go right next to him like that. Now I'm on my tab. I'm going to hit record, and this is what it would look like. There's my tab right there, share, and now I get the 3, 2, 1 countdown.
Okay.
Hey, Ruben, this is Rob. I saw your profile over here on LinkedIn, and I wanted to send you this quick video because I noticed some things within your profile that I wanted to have a chat with you about. So all I did there was a little wave, a little point. That's my motion. And then I double tapped on the circle to jump to full screen. And then I clicked this button down here at the bottom to go back. So when you're making these videos, feel free to scroll around, be super organic, double click, go full screen. Jumping to full screen is cool, but you only want to do it when you're making a point about something, like something important. That's where you find those make the videos the best. And you can also use the annotation tool. So right over here to the left, do some arrows. You can do some text on screen. You can do some underlining. You can do some circles. You can do some numbering. A lot of different options. And all these annotations will stay sticky where they are. So you can keep scrolling down doing your thing and they're not going to follow you down. So if you're thinking about sharing a website, reaching out on LinkedIn, the Chrome extension is a great way to be part of the screen. So I'm going to click the save button at the bottom, the check mark. That's going to save it into Dubb. So it'll be inside the video library. It's uploading right now. And as it does that, I'm going to show you the desktop app. So me
Okay.
personally, I mean, the Chrome's awesome. The desktop app's pretty amazing. So you can download it from Mac or PC. Just click here, click record screen. And then I'll show you the similarities first and then the differences. So similarities, Bubble's the same. You can change the shape, you can zoom in, you can, do the virtual background, all the stuff you saw. The teleprompter at the top is similar, can move it around, but it's not going to show up like it would with Chrome if you were on screen. This will not show up. None of these controls will show up. You're only seeing them because see this drop down, display
Hmm.
controls and recording. That's just so we can teach, and show it. This will be defaulted, it will be off. So no one will see anything. They wouldn't see their controls, they wouldn't see any of the stuff here. You also have your annotation tool over here to the left, to the right. And then see this red slash right here? If I was to
Hmm.
hit record right now, I would get my whole computer screen. So similar to screen in Chrome, I get the whole thing. But if I get rid of this, now I have some options. I have a drop down. So this right here would be 16 by 9 landscape YouTube format. I can move it wherever I want to. As long as I'm inside here, I'll be part of the video. And then I can also do 9 by 16. So if I want to do a social media video right from my desktop, I can do it. I can just crunch my internet browser, put this over the top of it, and now I can do YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, all that kind of stuff. And then we also have custom. So if you do want to crop around something, you can crop around a document, website, a contract, whatever you have pulled up, a slide, whatever you want. And then when you hit record here, here's the major difference. So here I am recording the video. Here we go. Now I can pause and resume this video. Great. But when I hit the check mark, I'm not saving it into Dubb. What's happening is I've just recorded a clip. So the desktop app is a clip recorder. So it gives you the ability to drag and drop videos from your computer. If you have an MP4 that you want to include in here, find it, put it in here, and drop it in. And then you can physically move these around too. You can change the order. And you can also download or delete each individual clip. So it's like you're building out little scenes to the movie. And if I want to
Hmm.
keep doing it, the little icons down here, this one right here is a screen recorder icon. So if I click that there, it's going to bring me right back to where I was to record another clip. Now, technically, I could change the format if I wanted to. I could go portrait, whatever you want. So I'm going to hit the save button again. There's the clip I just recorded. If I wanted to do a webcam clip, it's this middle icon right down here. So maybe this is my opening. Maybe this is the welcome to the video. Maybe this is thanks for watching this video, or maybe it's the middle, whatever you want to add. I'm going to click save and then put that wherever I want. And then when you're done, you're going to click edit. It's going to merge all the clips together. And then you can do a quick little edit down here. You can download the MP4 and you can upload it into Dubb.